Mepham, welcome to this week's Midweek Update.
Hey Mepham, welcome back to the Midweek Update.
Today, let's find out more about a Mepham alumni, what the Robotics Club is, and check out another vlog of someone's life.
This and more as we check out what's going on this week at Midweek Update. I'm Maya Stone.
And I'm Brianna Bolin, and welcome back to Midweek Update, the B&B show that brings you closer to the people and places in and around the Mepham community.
It's been a very busy year for us here at B&B. Thankfully, there have been plenty of events for us to cover.
Especially compared to last year, we have filmed so much and will continue to do a lot more.
Last weekend, we were supposed to film the robotics competition along with Cougar TV and the Calhoun Media Club.
This would have been such a fun day. However, some snow kind of got in the way.
Very true. Thankfully, it's been rescheduled for March. Now we have some time to find out exactly what the Robotics Club does.
B&B's Tyler Steinberg got to learn a little bit more about this club and how preparing for the competition has been going.
There are a lot of places around Mepham High School that you might have never seen before. LO1 might be one of those places. LO1 is a hybrid of a DDP, also known as Design and Drawing for Production, as well as a computer lab and an engineering room. LO1 is the home for the Robotics Club, where kids will come after school and work on robots with the help of Mr. Cooper as they look to prepare for the upcoming competition next Saturday.
So Robotics Club is about students coming together working on building robots, putting together robots to participate in the VEX competition. A lot of different high schools will hold competitions where they play a different game every year and compete in tournaments to try to qualify to win awards and try to qualify to VEX Worlds.
Well, it's about exploring engineering and having fun building robots, being creative.
Science chairperson Ms. Bazuski sees the Robotics Club as a very competitive group that offers multiple opportunities for those who are interested.
So the Robotics Club is an organization where students come together to build robots so that they can compete in competitions that are all across Long Island and New York City through an organization called VEX Robotics. So I think that robotics can open up a window of possibilities for students, and it might be something that they don't even realize they have an interest in until they try it.
Well, we've been having fake scrimmages with we built an arena, and we've been having fake matches for pretending that we're doing competition.
So we're testing the robots constantly. We have our field set up and we simulate practice matches on the field and just constantly tinkering with robots, coming up with game plans, what works, what doesn't, reviewing matches that are posted online of other competitions to try to get a hold of some of the strategies and the secrets to the game, as it were.
The robotics tournament was scheduled to take place this past weekend, but has unfortunately been delayed due to weather conditions. The new date for the tournament is Saturday, March 5th, and B&B will have our cameras there to cover the games. For B&B, I'm Tyler Steinberg.
Thanks, Tyler. I'm so impressed. I had no idea how cool robotics is.
Me neither. Clubs are a great way to get involved here at Mepham, along with sports.
Even though you might not know, we've had some professional athletes who are Mepham alumni.
B&B's Ava Scheffler got another look at how Mepham athlete is doing in the NFL this season.
Through some things and manage it better than you can if you're at another position.
When Tyler Davis caught this 22-yard pass from Aaron Rodgers, most Packer fans had no clue who he was. But to the people in Bellmore-Merrick, Tyler Davis was no stranger.
I know who Tyler Davis is.
I know who Tyler Davis is.
I know who Tyler Davis is.
I'm Tyler Davis, former Mepham graduate, current tight end for the Green Bay Packers.
Tyler's definitely a role model and someone for our student athletes within town and the community to look at as someone that they should aspire to be. He was a role model while he was here, and as a student, as an athlete, always carried himself really, really well. And obviously, his hard work has led to some huge accomplishments.
Tyler was drafted at the 206th overall pick in the 6th round by the Jacksonville Jaguars, but that was only the beginning of his NFL road to success. Later, he would join the Indianapolis Colts practice squad, and recently, his new home, the Green Bay Packers. They signed him from the practice squad and have not looked back since. And Packers fans are lucky to have Mr. Tyler Davis, former Mepham Pirate.
It was awesome. It was a dream come true. Obviously, an organization like the Green Bay Packers is a special place. I knew how much history a place like this has. I grew up obviously watching them a lot because Aaron was a great player. They always had a great team. So I grew up a Giants fan, got to watch them in the playoffs a couple times. Giants beat them. I believe it was 2007 when they beat them to eventually win the Super Bowl. So obviously I knew a lot about them. So it was a dream come true when that happened, when I got that call, knowing that I'd be able to play with the players that they have. So definitely was an awesome moment for me to be able to get signed here.
With a big win over the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday Night Football, Davis, playing alongside some of the best in the NFL currently, Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams, have clinched the 1 seed in the NFC and are NFC North Division champs.
It goes back to guys just wanting to be the best every day. You know what I mean? When you got people like Aaron Rodgers, you know what I mean, Davante Adams, you know what I mean, keep going down the list. Bakhtiari, Royce Newman, these guys just give their all every single day, and it just encourages you to go out there and give more. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to leave those guys down. So it's just the culture that this team has set, that I walked into, that is really special, that just drives you every single day to win more. You know what I mean? So it's really special to win that many games.
Right here in the backfields of Mepham High School is where Tyler started his career. From freshmen to seniors, Tyler has a huge impact on Mepham's athletic community.
Tyler Davis is a big remembrance here at Mepham, you know, from going all the way from high school to college to NFL. He's definitely a big part of our career in Mepham football, and getting to know him and how he played, it has impacted me and how hard he worked, and that pushes me to just be like him.
I feel he has paved the way for many athletes to just strive for their dreams and set goals. And I remember he told me a while back that if you have a big goal, try to break it down into small goals and hit those individual goals, and you'll be fine.
After a tough loss in the semifinals at Hofstra for Mepham football this season, Dom Novello and Michael Cuccinella have one last ride, and Tyler Davis is someone they can look up to as a role model.
I hope I set a good example for them to just chase your dreams, do whatever you dream about. I don't come from a football hotbed. I don't come from Florida, Texas, California. I just had a dream as a kid that I wanted to play at this level, and I did everything that I possibly could to try and get there.
For Tyler, he and the Cheesehead fan base at the Frozen Tundra, the playoffs didn't go as hoped it would. But everyone in Green Bay and Bellmore-Merrick will be watching Tyler next season. Remember, Tyler, once a pirate, always a pirate. For BMB, I'm Ava Scheffler.
Thanks, Ava. I didn't realize Tyler Davis is a Mepham alum.
Me neither. But that just shows if you put your heart into something, you can achieve whatever you want.
That was really inspiring.
Thank you. Another thing we here at B&B have been putting our hearts into is making vlogs.
Let's see how B&B's Matt Manno's track career is taking off.
On your march.
Set. I'm Matt Manno, and this is the month of January in the life of a high school track athlete. After the break ended, we hit the ground running. With our first invitational, the Hispanic Games. This 200 ended up being 26-3. Then, we got to conferences. The girls dominated. This didn't become a great guy. I also ran. I showed the true anger I knew I could be in this 4x4. But I knew there was still work to be done, specifically in my downstart and my explosiveness. So that's what I did. With each rep, I could feel myself getting more explosive, my start getting better and better. With one more invitational meet left before counting, I knew I needed to make all the hard work count in one race. It all came together in the New Balance Games, where our 4x4 topped our season's best by 8 seconds and I PR'd in the 300 at 1. For B&B, I'm Matt Manno.
Wow, these vlogs continue to be amazing.
Another amazing thing is how some of our sports teams have been doing this season.
B&B's Luke Yepez has your latest in Mepham Sports.
Hi, this is Luke Yepez with your Midweek in Mepham Sports. Back from a very cold and snowy weekend and ready to give you your much-needed update in our Mepham sports. Let's get right into it by jumping straight to our basketball teams. Both the girls and the boys played against New Hyde Park. First, the girls blew New Hyde Park out of the water, winning by 32 points with a score of 61-29. Make sure you go and check out this very impressive performance from our girls basketball team on our BMB YouTube page, where you can watch the game even if you missed it. Let's hope the girls can keep their winning streak alive. On the other hand, our boys basketball team was defeated by New Hyde Park 76-60. Hopefully our boys can come back from their loss and put up a win. Both our girls and boys basketball teams have games tonight against Long Beach. Our boys basketball team will be away at Long Beach High School, while our girls will be here at Mepham. Come and swing by to the girls' game to show support in hopes that they win their game. Next, let's move on to our Mepham Bulldogs hockey team, who had a great win last night at their senior game where they won 12-1. The boys now are sitting pretty in the first seed for playoffs. That's all I have for your week in Mepham sports. I hope you enjoyed your snowfall this past weekend and are rooting for Joe Burr to win the Super Bowl. Signing off from your BMB Midweek Update in Sports, I'm Luke Yepez.
Thanks, Luke. Make sure to be on the lookout for more sports on the BMB YouTube channel.
Along with some new sports faces here on Midweek Update.
Without a doubt. Well, that's it for this week's episode of Midweek Update. We'll be back next week with all new stories from around the BMCHSD to bring you inside the parts of the community we don't always get to see. Until then, I'm Maya Stone.
And I'm Brianna Bowen, and we'll see you all next midweek.